Hey guys, Brian here. No intro music because this is not a proper episode. I'm taking this week off for Thanksgiving as I'm about to head out of town. But what I'm actually going to do is use this as an opportunity to do a teeny tiny fundraiser, but a fundraiser that I think you'll appreciate because I've actually not done ads, even though I've had the opportunity a few times just because I didn't feel like they were super relevant. So I've been holding off because I could do an Audible ad once I had a book that I really thought that you guys would be interested in. And I have one. It's the new Tim Wu book called The Attention Merchants. Tim Wu did The Master Switch a few years ago, and The Master Switch is it's one of the most foundational books to me of all time, certainly to this project. The Master Switch basically tells the story of the rise and fall of information empires. How does media and how does the internet, how do they structurally rise and then get taken over by big entities? The Master Switch was essentially a polemic about, in the end, a polemic about net neutrality, but you got sort of along the way a history of radio, television. How did these things develop, and then the internet, and so it's sort of like you get your history along with a bigger idea, which, believe me, in selling my book, I was offered that opportunity many times to, instead of doing a straight history, try to find a cute thesis and wrap the history around that. Which I'm not saying that's what Tim Wu did at all, because the Master Switch is masterful, but I'm just saying that you get amazing history with a larger idea behind it as well. And he's done that again with The Attention Merchants, essentially telling the story of advertising, going back to the first newspaper, broadsheet tabloid newspapers in New York City, how advertising evolved into posters in cities, and selling quack medicine and things like that, and then radio, and then TV, and then obviously now into Facebook. It's fascinating to me that we think of the tech industry and the internet era as being technology driven, high tech, but 70-80% of everything that's done on the internet is advertising supported. So essentially, his new book, The Attention Merchants, is telling that evolution. You get the history of how selling your time, selling your attention, is basically the big economic engine, even in this modern, what we think of as a technological era. So guess what? Both The Attention Merchants by Tim Wu and The Master Switch by Tim Wu are available on Audible. Now, here's the way it works. If you subscribe to Audible or sign up at Audible, you'll get a 30-day free trial where you can download any book for free. So I'm saying download one of these two Tim Wu books. But the deal is that you can cancel at any time and keep that book. So I am saying to you, why not go to Audible? I'm going to give you the URL here in a second, and sign up. Get either one of these two Tim Wu books. You will not be disappointed. And then if you don't want to continue on with Audible, just cancel, and you get to keep the Tim Wu book. So to help me out, go to audibletrial.com/internet history. Again, that's audibletrial.com/internet history. And I'll be straight up with you. If you do this, if you sign up, get the Tim Wu book, and then cancel, I don't care. I guess Audible doesn't care. I get $15. And so if a few of you do that, that'll be, again, more books for me to buy. I am investing again in some new audio equipment. So audibletrial.com/internet history. And by the way, if you're not into audiobooks, I'm going to have in the show notes just regular Amazon links. I won't get $15 if you buy the regular paper book or the Kindle version, but I'll get 30 or 40 cents. But hey, if I've sold you on Tim Wu, and believe me, if you're listening to the show, you should read either one of Tim Wu's books. If I've sold you and you're going to buy the book anyway, why not help me out? If you want to listen to it, try out Audible and cancel later. I don't care. Help me out. That would be even better. So that's audibletrial.com/internet history, or the links to Amazon in the show notes, which also, if you go to the website for this episode, I'll have links there as well. So you can do that from your desktop. Guys, happy Thanksgiving. If you're overseas, happy virtual Thanksgiving. And I have an episode that will launch next Monday that you will definitely love. Talk to you later.